Hello and welcome to the 28th episode of our weekly Unity tip roundup, where we take a look at the tweets that were posted or mentioned on or around each Tuesday under the Unity tips hashtag. We are getting closer and closer to our 30th episode, with another week passing by and another episode. In this one, we gathered 5 of the tweets that were posted, shared or retweeted around 19th of July 2022. And we are starting this episode like we did with a few others, with a tweet from Mirza. Like last time, Mirza has posted a little video tutorial and shares it with his now over 10,000 followers and us. This is awesome. In his tip, he shows you how you can make your UI more juicy. It is a little bit more complicated, but if you read his tweet and follow the instructions in the video, you will get some nice effects. Congratulations, now your UI has some physics and springs. Juicy! You might have missed him in the last episode, we surely did. Last week we had an episode without the famous Sunny Valley studio, but we are very happy to have another of his tips on this week's list. Peter now has over 1,100 followers on Twitter to show his tips about C# and Unity. Did you know that you can play videos inside your game without using third-party tools? Unity has a built-in video player component exactly for this need. But don't forget to set your material color to white, because the color will affect the video image. Dmitry not only has 1086 followers, he also has a few cats. And a few episodes back, he already appeared in one of our episodes. Now he returns with a cool and helpful Unity tip about an undocumented global unique identifier. With these, it is easier to identify a specific project. No matter of the project or product name, even location and your Unity version doesn't matter. Check out the image in his post. Chronict also makes another appearance. His tips are always useful, and maybe this is also the reason why he appears in our clips regularly. Speaking of useful, this kind of tip can easily get into your daily work. We are huge fans of shortcuts, and even if tips like these are often shared on Twitter, it is exactly this kind of reminder we all need. It is a useful tip for beginners and also experts with bad memory. And another well-known face here in this video. Eric Nodius is always working on some Blender and Unity projects. This week he shares something not everybody knows. If you ever need to back up a Unity project, you only need 3 folders: assets, packages and project settings. Unity will generate everything else once you load the project. This is also important if you put your projects into a software versioning system like Git. You don't have to commit your entire project, just the 3 folders we mentioned before. Also, another tip: make backups. Backups are important, and even an older backup is better than none. Also, make backups of your backups. As always, we got the last spot on this list. Maybe not a huge tip this time, but we are sure this could help someone out. If your foliage looks weird in your HDRP project, you might have just forgotten to set the diffusion profile in the material. Fortunately, Unity comes with a few default presets to fix that weird look. Having presets would also be nice in the real world, don't you think? And we are done for this week. 5 brand new and interesting tips from the community and our very own edition at the end. As we do each week, we hope that we could bring you something that you did not know beforehand. As always, these tips come from a very active community that constantly shares tips with each other and is helping out whoever is facing problems. And as we see it, this should be more than enough to earn your follow and a few likes. So head on over to Twitter and hit those buttons. After you spread your love to those creators, we would like to remind you that we also have a channel which is full of other episodes from this series and also holds Unity tutorials on different topics. If you are in the mood, you could subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. For any questions, comments, recommendations or requests, please use the comment section. Thank you for your time and see you next week.